So very good morning to all of you. So students, today we are going to learn our next part of decimal chapters, that is division of decimals. Okay, in the previous period we have learned about multiplication of decimal numbers. Okay, now today let us learn how to solve division of decimal numbers. Okay, so let us consider now first type of division, that is divide the following whole numbers. That is, in this type of examples we are going to divide a whole number by another whole number. Okay, so let us start it. So now here we have first example. We have to divide 63 by 8. Okay, now remember that the first number is known as dividend and the second number is known as divisor. Make it clear. Okay, so I'm just marking it with a different color. This one is known as dividend. Okay, and this is known as divisor. Okay, now the dividend is always in numerator, the divisor is always in denominator. Okay, so solution equals to what we have to do. Now we have to divide 63 by 8. So we will write it in this way. Okay, before writing in this way we have to divide 63 by 8. Okay, so now the dividend must be written over here and the divisor is written here. Now check whether we have any number nearby 63, or is 63 coming in 8's table. So no, we have 8 sevens are 56, 8 eights are 64. Okay, but this number is smaller than 64, so we cannot consider 8 eights are. We have to consider a number which is smaller than 63 and which is coming in 8's table. So we have 8 sevens are 56. Okay, now we have to subtract this one. Okay, so on subtracting, what do we get? So now this 3, it cannot be subtracted from the 6. Okay, so what we will do, we'll make this one 13, we'll borrow 1 from the previous number. Okay, so now this will become 13 and this will become 5. Okay, so now 13 minus 6, so that is 7. Okay, and this 5 minus 5 will become 0. Okay, now again check, can we divide this 7 by 8? No, we cannot divide this 7 by 8. So what we are going to do, now we will add here one decimal. When we add here one decimal, we can add here 1 0. Means when we write here one decimal, now we can add here as many as 0 as per our requirement. Now check, is there any number which is near to 70 in 8's table? So yes, we have 8 8s are 64. Okay, so we will write here 8 8s are, okay, how much? 64. So subtraction, now 70 minus 64, so that is 6. Okay, now again it can be seen that 6 is not divisible by 8. So what we will do, now remember that once we have added here decimal, we cannot add more decimals. In a number only one decimal is maximum, one decimal we can write. Okay, so now directly we can add here zeros as per our requirement. Okay, now we have to find a number which is coming in 8's table and near about 60. Okay, so we have 7 8s are 56. So what we will write here, 8 7s are 56. Again divide, now 60 minus 56, that is 4. Again now this 4 is not divisible by 8. So what we will do, we will add here 1 zeros directly. Why can we add 0? Because already we have given here one decimal. Now we have to find a number. Is 40 coming in 8's table? So yes, 8 5s are 40. So directly we can write 8 5s are 40. Subtraction, our remainder is 0. Okay, so what is the answer of 63 upon 8? So finally we can write, therefore 63 upon 8 equals to, now remember that this one is our dividend, divisor, this is our quotient and this one is remainder. So what is our quotient? 7.875. So that is our answer. Okay, now let us solve one more example. So I'm just checking here on division. Now our next example is what we have to do. We have to divide this 12 by 80. Okay, so now here 12 is dividend and 80 is divisor. So we'll write here 12 and divisor here. Now check whether we can directly divide this 12 by 80. So it is not possible to divide this 12 by 80. So during such time what we will do, or in other words we can say that whenever the dividend is smaller than the divisor, then we can add here decimals. Okay, now here no number is there, so we will first write here 0 and then decimal. Okay, so now once decimal is added over here, we can add here zeros. Okay, so I'm writing here 0. Now we have to divide 120 by 80. So 80 ones are 80, so I'm writing here 80 ones are 80. Now why we are not considering 82s are 160? Because 160 is bigger than or greater than 120, and we want a number which is equal to 180 or less than equal to 120 or less than 120. So that is 80. So now after subtraction you will get here 40. Okay, now again this 40 is smaller than 80, so we cannot divide this by this one, so we'll add here 10. Now no need of adding more decimals, already we have given here one decimal, so directly we can add here 10. Okay, so now I think it must be easy now. 400, how to divide it by 80? So what you will get, 88 5s are 40, so 85s are 400. Okay, so here you have to write 400 and then subtract. Now our remainder is 0. Okay, so our final answer will be therefore 12 upon 80 is equal to 0.15. Okay, now let us solve some more examples. Now here it is given that divide the following decimals by whole numbers. Okay, so our first example is 6.9 by 3. Now remember that in the previous one we were dividing a whole number by another whole number. Now we have to divide a decimal by a whole number. Okay, so let us solve it. Now solution, what we have to do, 6.9 we have to divide it by 3. Now what is our dividend? 6.9, divisor 3. Now check whether we can directly divide this 6 by 3 or near about 6. Yes, 3 ones are 3, 2s are, so we will write here 3 2s are 6. Okay, now subtraction, this will become 0. Now here decimal is there, so this decimal we cannot write here, but instead of that we'll take it upside. Okay, so here comes decimal. Now what is the next number? 9, so we have to write here 9. Okay, now check, can we divide this 9 by 3? So yes, 3 3s are 9, so 3 3s are 9 and then subtraction, our answer is, our remainder is 0. Okay, so therefore what can we write? 6.9 upon 3 equals to how much? That is 2.3. Okay, so in this way you have to solve it. Okay, let us solve one more division of decimal by a whole number. Now here in this example we have to divide 27.48 by 12. Okay, so now let us divide it. Now who is our divisor? That is 12. And who is our dividend? That is 27.48. Okay, so now what we will do, check to the left of decimal, can we divide this number or not? So 12 2s are 24. Yes, we can write a number near to 27. So 12 2s are 24. Okay, then now we have to subtract it, so you will get 3 here. Okay, now here decimal is there, so directly we have to take this decimal up, so it will come over here. Now what is the next number? That is 4. Okay, so we have to take the next one digit. Now is 34 divisible by 12? Yes, we can find a number near about 34 in 12's table, that is 12 2s are 24. Then write here minus. Now 34 minus 24, so that we will get 10. Now is 10 divisible by 12? No. So we have to check whether any digit is there or not. So yes, we have 8 over here. So now what we are going to do? We are going to take this 8 over here. Okay, so what you will get now? 8 here. Okay, now is 108 coming in 12's table? Yes, we know that 12 lines are 108. Okay, so now we have remainder 0. We have to go on dividing unless we are getting the remainder 0. Okay, so what will be our final answer? So it will be, therefore 27.48 upon 12 is equal to 2.29. Okay, so now let us solve some more examples. Okay, now here in this example we are going to solve again a decimal by a whole number. Okay, so solution 1.4766, we have to divide this number by 46. Okay, so let us start solving it. Now this is a different kind of example. Now here to the left of decimal we have 1. Is it divisible by 46? No. So what we will do? 46 zeros are 0. Okay, then 1. Now after that one decimal is there, so we'll put that decimal over here, so it will come here. Now what is the next number? 4, so that will bring it here. So what you will get here? 4. Again this 14 is not divisible by 46. Okay, so now what we can do? Think over it. So now since this 14, only one digit we are supposed to bring down, because here we have 2 digits. So now to bring this decimal down, we have to again write now 46 zeros are 0, then this will become minus, again 14, then now next number is 7. Now we have to check, can we write a number which is in 46 table near about 147? So just check it. Let us try it by 3. 3 6 are 18, 3 4s are 12 plus 1 3, 138. So yes, we can take it. So we can write 46 3s are 138. Okay, so now 147 minus 138, I am writing it directly, you will get 9. Now the next digit is 6, so this 6 will come over here. Okay, now 46 1s are 46, 46 2s are 92, so we'll write here 2s are 92, so the remainder is 4. Now again we have one more digit, so we'll bring it here down. So now this 6 will come here. Now 46 1s are 46, so our final answer will be equals to 0. Okay, so we can write now, therefore 1.4766 divided by 46 equals to 0.0321. Okay, so this is our final answer. Now let us solve one more example. Now in this example we have to divide this 0.0675 by 25. Okay, 0.0675, this we have to divide by 25. Okay, now here in the previous example here one digit was here, okay, one was present. Now here directly we are having what? 0. Okay, and that we have to divide it by 25. So let us do that division. Now remember that we cannot divide this 0 by 25, so we will write it 25 zeros are 0. This we are writing in detailed steps. Next you can avoid it also. Okay, so 0. Now decimal is there, so this decimal will come up, so I am writing this decimal. Now what is the next digit over here? 0, so that we can bring it here. Okay, now again after that next number is 6. Okay, so we can write here 6. Now we cannot divide this 6 by 25, so what we will do again? 25 zeros are 0, then this 6 will come here. Okay, now what we have to do? We'll bring this 7 over here. Okay, 67. Now we can divide this 67 by 25. 25 twos are but one more thing we have forgotten, that this first 0 was not divisible, then this 6 was not divisible, so we have to add here one more 0. Okay, now 25 twos are 50. Okay, so now what is the remainder? So that is 1 7. Okay, now 17 is not divisible by 25, so we'll bring this 5 over here. So what you will get? 5. Okay, so now you will get now 25 6 are 175. Okay, so now your remainder is 0. Okay, so finally what you're getting? Therefore 0.0675 upon 25 equals to 0.0026. Okay, so in this way you have to solve examples on division. Okay, so this much is enough for today. Thank you.